my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name's Cleone. Today is a very different video compared to my other videos. I'm going to be filming my first story time. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm in a very different place. This is our car, well not my car, my parents' car. I am 13, so I cannot drive, so I don't have my own car. But so yeah, we are in my mom and dad's car. I'm so excited to be in here because the setup is really different. I'll get a video on my phone to show you the setup. Hold up, let me do it now whilst we're filming. So yeah, I will explain the story time in a second. But hi guys. So this is the setup. So we have the car, you know. Down those dirty, hold up. We have the car, you know, and then I've just got it on this thing. So basically guys, my phone, my dad has a charger for his phone, which he can attach to the air vent, as you saw in this video. So basically, I've put you guys on that, and I've put it sideways, like skills, so that I can film. This lighting also is really good. Hold up, I'm going to move that so it's good lighting. And yes, I still have that bruise. It's really depressing. But I'm trying not to touch too much because my mum does go to work and, you know, Corona. I have too much energy. But yeah, let's get straight on to the video. So today I'm doing the story time of me moving abroad to a different country. So basically when, I don't know how I'm going to explain this right. It's like I've never done a story time. Okay, let's just get to it and hope that you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay, so let's go back to 2015. So in 2015 I was, how old was I? 8 or 7. I believe I was 7 at the time. I was turning 8. So we decided, my mom was originally born in South Africa, and then she moved to the UK. So I was born in the UK, and we came here on holiday because my mom really wanted to show me and my brothers what it's like in South Africa, because, you know, we hadn't been here before. So we come, and it's really fascinating, honestly. Like, I wouldn't think that I'd remember it, but it was very different from the UK South Africa was. It was very sunny, which is a huge difference, and there was I almost broke my phone, a lot of different scenery, like there was mountains and stuff, and in the UK you don't see much mountains, so I found that really fascinating, really beautiful place. We came here with my granny and my grandpa because they wanted to come too because they have some old friends that were here. So yeah, we were just, you know, vibing and stuff. So my parents felt God telling them that he wants us to move here. They spoke to the leaders of our church, who we were really close with. They were really close friends. And so they prayed about it and thought about it and stuff. Well, didn't think about it. They asked God about it, and they felt God saying, yes, we want you to move there. He wants us to move here. So basically I don't know any of this. They haven't told me this yet. I think they took us out of school. So they told us around about 2 months after getting back. So we went in June, so we got back in July. So around about August, I think it was. I do not remember. I was 7, just keep this in mind. So they chat to us, they take us out of school and stuff, you know, quite chaotic. So they're starting to homeschool and stuff, because if you don't know, I'm homeschooled. We do online curriculums and stuff, we go to clubs and stuff. So basically, yeah, we got took out of school and everything, and then we went on a holiday to America. And basically this hadn't gone through our heads properly. Like, we're like, oh, we're going to another country, great, we'll be there for a bit, and then we'll come back home to the UK. Because, like, I have a very adventurous family. Like, we love new things. We just love having fun and stuff, you know. So it started getting through our heads. And I remember the last Sunday at my church and going to kids group. And I knew it was my last Sunday. So it was very weird. Because, like, everyone was, well, I don't know if all the kids understood, but I know a set of my friends in the church understood. So it was really weird, and I remember getting called out, and, like, them, like, sending us off, basically, like, not really sending us off, but, like, praying for us and stuff. I mean, like, oh, like, I feel like God's gonna do this for you, and stuff. Anyway, and then we get home from church, you know, and then we go to a party with our friends to like celebrate that we're leaving. Well, not
Like, yeah, you're going. Like,
you know, a farewell party, I guess you would say. I do not know how to explain this. I was 7, so I just remember a bit of it. So I remember we start packing, and we didn't have that much stuff because we had already started packing, like, at the start. We had moved into an apartment so that we wouldn't have to, like, pack as much things anymore, because we packed and we sent it on a ship to come here. Then we moved to South Africa in February of 2016, I believe. So basically, you know, we move here. Wait, no, that's too quick. So I like to say bye to my friends and stuff. So we move here, and, you know, it was very eventful the first 2 weeks we moved here. We were staying in this B&B on a mountain. No, we were staying in this B&B, and it was near a mountain, and a mountain fire started. So basically, the mountain caught on fire because our friends from the UK actually came here because they have family where we were staying in South Africa, and they were I've got makeup on my eye. They wanted to see their family, and then they were like, oh, we might as well see you guys too, you know. So they come and see us, and we're at this little beach area, you know, vibing. And then, well, you don't know because I'm telling you the story. The mountain we see a fire, and a train apparently had caught fire, and it was moving up the mountain so quick. And I remember sitting in the car when we like panicked, and we're like, oh man, we need to get to that house and get our stuff out of there. And like I remember like freaking out because I had this like favorite teddy. Literally, I would dump all my clothing, I had an iPod back then. I dump everything just for this teddy. And we get there, everything's fine. We move the stuff. We get to sleep in the house. It was kind of scary because we could keep in the fire engines. We move into our own house. We make some friends. We find a church that we want to go to. We make friends and stuff. And then it was, when was it? My nana would come visit. My granny came visit. My granddad came and visited. All my family basically came and visited us in South Africa because they were missing us, you know, because we had all been together our whole life. Well, my old life, I had been with my grandparents and stuff, so it's kind of odd not being able to just, like, go to their house and, you know. But I was really enjoying it, you know, new thing, new friends. So, yeah, I think that's the story. So we've moved quite a few times since living here. We like going to different areas. I've made a lot of new friends. I do miss my friends and my grandparents and stuff. I miss being able to, like, just go to their houses and see them. Now I can only ring them, and I'm not the type of person that enjoys ringing people much. Like, I enjoy it when I ring them, but I rather have physical, like, see them physically than ring them, so I do find it hard sometimes. But it is really fun. I'm still in contact with all my friends in the UK. I'm still in contact with my grandparents, of course I am. They come visit us. But I do miss it. I miss seeing all my families, my cousins. But it is really fun. And if you don't have the money to travel, just like road trip, you know? It is just do new things. Don't stay the same, because staying the same your whole life is going to be a very boring life. You want to try new things, like maybe there's a recipe you've been wanting to do, cook it, do it. If you want to get fit, get fit. If you want to learn how to do makeup, do hair, get the set job, do it. Because, like, you only live once, and if you want to experience something, experience it. That's what I have to say. It's really changed me moving. It definitely has. I feel like I wouldn't be myself, who I am now, if I didn't move from the UK to South Africa. I'm not going to give away any, like, I don't know what you'd say, information of where I am and stuff, because that's just not safe. But I wouldn't be myself now without all the friends I have and the family and moving and all of that stuff. I'm really grateful. It is hard. It is hard. Like, no, it's not easy. It's not like moved to another country, you know, I feel great. Like, you move to another country, it is hard. I think it's less hard because I moved at a young age. And when you're young, you like can make friends like that. And when you get older, can get hard. Story time number 2. So I told you story time in the last video, so about the driving to my friend's house, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, if you watched that video, go watch it. I will put it at the end thing, you know, the end screen. Anyway, so basically so I think I was, wait, was it when I was 7 or 6? I was 7. Yes, I was 7. And we decided we wanted to go to Walt Disney Studios, I think that's what it's called. I do not know. But we decided to go there. We saw cool stunt shows, you know, it was really fun. So we went on rides and stuff. This isn't Disney World. It was like Disney Studios, I think it's called. I do not know. It's like, I don't know what it's called. It's where like the Lego shops are and Stitch pouring water out his mouth is. I do not know what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called Disney Studios. But we were on our way home. We're like, we're going to go to Subway, if you know what Subway is. It's like a sandwich place. And we're driving there. And we stop at this red light. And, you know, everything's fine. We're vibing to the radio. We're just having fun as a 7-year-old does. I believe I was 7. Yeah, I was 7. So basically, we were listening to radio, having fun and stuff. And then, out of the blue, literally, smack, a car, literally full force. And my dad actually had seen it coming through, like, you know, the rear view mirror, the thing that's on the dashboard front thing. He literally saw it and he's like, this is going to happen. And he held his foot on the brake. And now when we think of it, he's like, oh, I shouldn't have held the brake. But I'm like, he smacks into the back of our car. And my dad had seen it, so he has his foot on the brake. And we saw spinning. And I remember looking out the side of the window because I'm like, what's going on? And literally the glass, because the glass is hurt-proof. Like, by the way, it's raining, so I hope you can still hear me. I'm going to start shouting. But it is cut-proof, so it shatters. So it's literally the same as this car, basically. It was in a Dodge Caravan. So you had the back row seats, you have the boot, the back row seats, another row seats, and then the front seats. So my nana and my brother were in the back, me and my other brother were in the middle, and then my mum and my dad were in the front. And as you know, the steering wheel's on this side. My mum looks back, apparently, in like the seat. Anyway, like the seats pop out for safety if you get crashed. But I literally... last thing I remembered before, well, I didn't black out. I just remember just sitting there and then suddenly going like that and then looking out the side of the window and the thing was spinning. And of course, I'm 7, so I start screaming like a 7-year-old does when any danger comes to her. So I'm screaming, the car's spinning, my other little brothers are screaming. Basically, it's a mess. We stop spinning and we have to pull off into the side road with a broken car. And the person who crashed into us, it comes up to us and it's like, I don't have a phone, can you call 911? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, the person's car, like, has had a scratch on it, whereas our car was crumpled in at the back. So, and my Nan and my brother's seats weren't, like, in place properly. The car company hadn't put them in place properly. So the seats actually, like, rolled forwards and dushed against my and my brother's seats, so we like had extra force to go forwards and back again. So basically my brother thinks he's broke his neck, but he's like 5, so he's like crying and stuff. I'm just in shock. I burst into tears also. My brother in the back's like in shock, but he doesn't cry. I don't know how boys don't cry in situations like that. But so it's a mess. I'm the worst, of course, because I'm a drama queen. So I'm like bawling my eyes out. So my nana tells me to get out my seat to come cuddle her and stuff. Anyway, I do, and I see her toes bleeding. And I'm like,
Nana, your toe's bleeding. And she's like,
no, it's not. It's fine. It's a cut from a few days ago. And I'm like, that is a fresh cut. Anyway, so paramedics arrive, firemen arrive. I think the police arrive. I'm not sure. But luckily my parents had insurance on the car, so we didn't have to pay much to get it, to like sort it out, because they had insurance. If anything bad happened, it wouldn't be our fault. basically, we're all fine. This sweet lady gave me the Christmas gift she was going to give to her granddaughter, because I was still bawling my eyes out. She brought her dog out and they gave me this gift she was going to give her granddaughter, which I thought was so sweet. I was like... is basically, so we're at the beach, it's vibing. My parents, we're all cold, so we come in with my friend, because we're spending the beach day with them. Anyway, so we all come in and we're hungry, so, no. We all come in and we're just tanning and stuff because we're all freezing. The ocean was so cold that day. And I remember feeling a weird feeling, like, where's Mum and Dad? So I go to ask my Nana, and my Nana's like, oh, they've gone out to swim, it's fine, don't worry. So turns out that they'd gone the back line. So you have the beach, so this is the beach. We were here, and then you have the short waves, middle waves, surfers, and then behind the surfers. So we were swimming in the short waves because, you know, we're not going to go deep, we're just kids. And my parents went behind the surfers where there's not really any waves, and they were just swimming there. Apparently it wasn't that deep, but like my dad's really tall, and my mum said she could touch the bottom on her tippy toes, which I could not believe. I was like, what? But I guess I am a small child. So basically, I remember getting this eerie feeling as my Nana told me that, like, they need to get out of there, like, that's not safe. It had been 10 minutes of them being out there already, so I go back to my friend and my siblings, and we're just chatting and tanning, and then we decide to just lay in the water and have the waves pour over us. So we go to get chips, and if you do not know what chips is, it's another name for crisps. It's not like fries. So we just get that and some soda, and then we just come back and sit with my Nana. 5 minutes. My parents have been on land and came, like, it took us 2 minutes to go get stuff, and then we sat down, we're eating it for 3 minutes. 3 freaking minutes later, the shark alarm goes off. I remember, like, not really panicking because I wasn't in the water, but I'm like, what is that noise? And my parents like, that's the shark alarm. And and we see 4 huge great whites chasing these seals. And what's hilarious is that, well, not really hilarious, it's actually scary. They swam right by where my parents were swimming. Literally right there, the exact spot. And my parents said that they got an eerie feeling too when they were out there. And they were both like, okay, we probably should go back in now. We shouldn't leave my dad's mum, my Nana, with the kids for too long, you know. They'll probably end up driving her mad. We won't. Because we were all playing in the ocean anyway. But so they came back in, and I still, to this day, I'm like, thank you, Jesus, for telling them to go back in, because right now my parents wouldn't be here. So yeah, that's all my story time. Sorry if this video was a mess. I'm not the best at telling stories. I like to give every single detail, and I'm trying to keep it simple because, you know, we do not want a 2-hour-long YouTube video. But I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Follow me on the IG and TikTok. I'm at Cleone_Nadia, and Pinterest I'm Cleone, no space, uppercase N, Nadia. You know, you just search Cleone Nadia. So yeah. Also, if you have any video requests, please let me know, because I love hearing what you guys want me to make for you guys. Like, I don't want it just to be me picking, like, what videos I want to film. I want you guys to, like, be like, oh, can you film this? I would really like this video. So I don't have comments, but you can message me on, I don't know if you can message via Pinterest, but on Instagram and TikTok, you can message me, and then I will, you know, answer and let you know if I'm able to film that video. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all so much, and thank you for supporting me. Love you guys. Bye.